Hello and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero with Johnny and Junebug. Apparently they're still here, so yeah. Let's look at the bridge. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in despair. Oh, disrepair. I said despair.
Okay, I read despair too. Why?
Boardwalk. Whoa. Oh god, I forgot. They make like robo sounds when they run.
They make very weird sounds when they run.
There's a rope up here. Yes, they're cyborgs. That's why I said they're German. A loop of decayed rope is coiled on the banister. Some rotted sections have been smoothed over with a fine dust. Okay.
Right.
Computers?
Why is all this stuff up here?
I don't know. Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. What the hell's This is... Once again,
We're
this
like
game
a minute in and I'm confused.
is the most confusing game I think I've ever seen. Pet carrier. A pet carrier for a cat or small dog has been left by the path. The calcified rag wadded in the corner may once have been a blanket. What?
I don't know.
There's a backpack, apparently.
Is that place on fire in the distance?
Yeah, it's the big bonfire. We're going there. A hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. And a giant fire.
So is there a cat around here somewhere? Or at least there used to be.
Or it's going to be like, it's the fire of knowledge. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber.
Okay.
There's someone named Amy over here. That's you, I guess.
Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see.
To Shannon.
You're here to steal the backpack, or to steal back the love of a boy you once knew when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart.
To Conway.
And you're escorting her, pretending to have her interests at heart, while really,
To
really you're in love with the young woman as well. And so you've agreed to help him conspire, to win her affections, but it's just a play to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture.
And then as you.
What are you talking about? No, you're right. It's insipid, derivative. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published, from The Billionaire's Bidding to Fields of Longing, real hot, bodice-ripping stuff, you know? I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment. Just me and my thesaurus steaming up the windows.
So you were a smut writer for women, basically? It's like, he came in, and I was a nobody. No one should have paid attention to me, but he was hot and rich, and he was like, hey, you and me, let's fuck. And then it becomes my adventures of hardcore sex, and then also he's a spy or something. Yes. Why did you stop writing?
You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. I thought I might be able to do something with that, inject a little libido into those ugly beige boxes. Ha! So I went back to the university and I studied human-computer interaction. But then I picked up Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played with the doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now our work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own. Too complex. I miss these days in my Lexington studio apartment.
Looking at the fire. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. That was what it was before. Ooh, an old man.
Come on, everyone. An old man is talking.
Donald puffs on a smoldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Softly. Where the old green river runs through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Who the fuck are you? Sorry, did we startle you? I might say you did. I thought you might be one of them. Oh, no, you can't be. We've been patching all their spy holes. We keep the lights dim and the motors running softly, and we route the smoke out through. That is what you were talking about. I mean, what were we talking about? We're a bit lost, actually. You came from the road, the zero. No, you should stay off that road, not safe, bizarre topology. You'll never get anywhere. It just brings you right back here. Back to this cave? Always back to this spot. It's a prison, an irrational prison. But I don't mind, not anymore. This is where my life's work is, the computer. Right on the other side of the spire. It looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe exhumed from the university basement and left in this cave to rot or to flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, in some pretty experimental ways, believe you me. And that's to say nothing of the software, but... Shannon, you look like a technically mind sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffused base transistors circuitry? I don't know, the first one.
Sounds like it would short circuit.
Certainly. But not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others. It grows in non-linear chaotic patterns. We can guide it a bit through a simple application of classical horticulture. But we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, King of Kings. But we are mere gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off the tunnels, boundless and bare. The cave stretches far away. We are too late, always too late. What? Did you say something? It's like, what the fuck was that? There's something's wrong with this old man.
Yeah, I think so. You were about to tell us about the software?
Oh, the software. My life's work. Xandu. You've heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in a journal. It's been years since I published anything. Xandu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structures in my article, Literary Multitudes, Hypertextual Narrative and Post-Structural Witness. Evolved, and then deteriorated. Donald sighs dramatically and takes a puff from his pipe. Sighing dramatically. I'm afraid you are too late, fellow hypertext enthusiast. As the mold accumulated in the circuitry, Xandu blossomed for a moment into something holy and enchanted. Then all the charm was broken. You have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I tried deliveries for a small antique shop, and we're closing down, says Conway. Shuffling around the dusty ghost of antiquity. Well, I have my own ghosts. They're with me at all times. Oh, dear God. Anyway, and I keep them in Xandu. I just like saying Xandu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you'd like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce. Anyway, far too late to do anything. Look at Xandu. There's apparently an Andrew with a Xandu. You got a Xandu, an Andrew, and an Amy. I clicked onto the Xandu thing a while ago. Where the hell is the Xandu?
I don't know. I'm wondering.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. Xandu. Baffling control panels are sheltered from the elements with a worn tarp. A closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming faintly. An electronic typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Weird.
How do you think we get it started?
This old thing, maybe there's a hand crank around. Oh, it has a run key. Okay. Oh, got it to work? Oh.
I guess so.
X3. Scene VI. Not 6 at all.
Not at all.
Xandu, yeah. Xandu. Am I playing a text game now? Whoa.
I thought Xanadu was a computer language, though.
Oh, sorry. I kept saying Xandu. Xanadu, sorry.
Or is this some really old game?
At Den of Ardo.
Also, do you have any idea what's going on here?
No. You are strolling at the dragging around. This thing is in rough shape. Oh my god, it's also very loud.
Do these switches do anything?
Conway flips on an unlabeled switch. Standing what small around you.
Okay, that's worse. Try typing help.
I'm gonna try it. Like, it kind of looks like a house. Type house. Typing house. At the no. In blood quit. This is so weird. You quit. No, it's everywhere. It's not Lula. Lula.
Lula.
Recover the computer. And the everything. This? Yeah, that's you.
Did that say Lula?
Typing Lula. As into, I've got art from the school of Miss. So we won't set his high slip and cards. Like I love it's like, dude, it's cards. It's great. Put hit red paper the reader, and you've display how you're holding.
Damn, I can't tell what she's saying.
Oh, I have. Oh, that's you.
Oh, I have my portable deposser with me. Degasser with me, excuse me. Old systems like this, one can build up a remnant magnetic field that sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's settled into, you know? Degasser clears that up by suddenly shaking the magnetic field around until it's uniform again. That's how I like to think of it anyway. Like shaking a snow globe. Ha ha ha. Worth a shot.
Ooh. All of the mountain. After that, when you stub in a tunnel, it's Captain.
Well, okay.
Let's take the clink gets center of the oxfire. High is where you set your furniture end of file. Press any key to quit. This is a lost cause. What a piece of junk. That was so fucking confusing. And also very loud.
Very, yeah.
I have no idea what the hell was going on. Act 3.
Is
Scene
that
7.
part of the art installation thing that they were recording audio on those punch cards?
Yeah, it kind of looked like it. But I don't know. It's so weird.
Bizarre. And what was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit?
To Donald. Waiting for the character to get round to Donald again. Oh god, just hear the robo sounds from
I do.
Johnny und Junebug. Yeah, this is me, Johnny. Yeah, this is me, Johnny. And also the Junebug. I am the big... I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger if I was a woman. Big and muscular. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Pretty bastard. The chalky bones of a beautiful dream. But you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? There was so much more to it. Ornate labyrinths of memory, exhaustively simulated parallel cave ecosystems, real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions. The bats could learn to sing. And then it began to crumble when the strangers came. At first we only heard them walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clanking their tools. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make out real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. What did they look like? They look like... Nah, it's too horrible. Oh, I'm traumatized. I shouldn't be telling you this. About this. They're dangerous. They're strange. I should never have tried to outwit them. They were always too much for me, but it's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula,
Lula? Lula Chamberlain?
Oh wait, wasn't Donald one of the people that she was with?
Yes, he was. He was down there with her.
And
he
like,
said he wanted to stay. Didn't he?
I don't know. I think it was. Whatever. Memory's crap. So yeah. But wasn't that, like you said, one of the people that she was with? Those two other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yes, of course. Oh, do you know her?
We're looking for her now.
How do you know her? It was a long time ago. All this, you see, just look at it. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together. Did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Lula is gone from here, but Donald points across the cave with his pipe. Still in there. In Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is now, or how to get there from here, or how to unwind that damn tangled highway, but Xanadu, before its ruin, was faultless as an oracle, a shrine to perfect simulation. Until, but maybe, those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps they know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've sent many eager I've sent many eager seconds. What?
Like, kind of assistance, people to help you do stuff
Oh,
for you.
okay. I was like, sent many eager seconds. I was like, what? I thought it was like, I've spent many eager seconds. Oh, yeah, to negotiate with them, to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Push back the vines, crawl out into the darkness. Watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees. From rock to crystal, then to mud. Then you'll be out. That's where the strangers come from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe. And a few dreams left.
Huh?
I guess we're going through a cave. Cave. Act 3, Scene 8. Where the strangers come from.
We'll see if we can find them.
Whoa.
Is that a graveyard, bro?
Yeah, we just came from like a mausoleum.
Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church.
Let's look around.
I guess.
I want to stay outside. Okay. I'll stay with him. We can look around for lizards.
Okay, we'll make it back quick. Or we'll make it quick.
What the? Oh. I guess I'm playing as Ezra. I can look over here. An epitaph is engraved on the stone grave marker. Ryan Haynes, generous disposition, will be missed. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. HD 8191T, file date June 29th, notes of Almond. Okay,
I wish I knew what that meant.
this is weird. Finally, lizards. One, but it went under a rock. That's lizards for you. Do you have a family? Well, I've got Johnny. The vicious cycle. I've got you folks right now. Is that a family? Let's call it what it is. Junebug and the people she surrounds herself with. See, it means something. It makes a claim. It's specific. I want to be specific. I think you are. It's the middle of the night, and here you are in a graveyard. Any other kid your age would be in bed. You've just got to make choices and own them. You think I was born this foxy? I came off the assembly line about a half-foot shorter and all grey, no eyes. They were going to have... She's a robot.
Seems like it.
Like I said, that's why, like I said before, like every time they move, I hear like a...
Yeah.
Are you... What? Robots now?
Are they cyborgs?
I don't know. They're going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all the rock and water. A bunch of grey shadows shoveling and hammering invisibly at the walls, draining the tunnels. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. He hid away in an underwater cave and listened to it over and over. And we knew we weren't miners. We slipped out onto the road, just like two featureless shadows, and ever since that night, we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. Feel less like myself without my folks. Sure, some people are born into a family. Nothing wrong with that. So weird. So robo cyborgs? I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, like mining cyborgs. I don't know.
Cyborganizer, bro.
Yes. There you are. What'd you find in there? What'd you find in there?
It wasn't...
Hey, what's going on? You look flushed, old man. It doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. We got what we need. Let's go.
Sure, I guess.
What happened?
Scene 9.
I'm curious.
I have no idea, dude. I'm still confused. This is one of the most confusing games I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is. And we're back here.
Back to talk to Donald. Singing softly. Trace an orbit round the road and close your eyes with holy dread. For we on mold and whiskey fed and drank from rivers down below.
We found your strangers. We know how to fix your damned machine, but I'm not sure it was worth it.
Oh, soon the visions will return. What have you found? I'm gonna go with the first one.
They say you need to type in a specific phrase to restore it.
Oh, a bit of a poem to rally the illustrious spirit, of course. Well then, tap away by all means. Do not hesitate. Tap away. I'm still confused by a lot of this game. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm playing as Shannon this time. I'm used to my robo leg. My skeletal robo leg. The robots are following us.
That's such a weird noise.
Hey, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like an old school like robot trying to kill you, like Xanadu.
Okay. We're supposed to type done in air.
This dome.
Dome, excuse me.
Weird.
Just following instructions. Here we go.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, me too, believe
I think at the end
me.
of this game, I'm just be like, I got 20% of what that was, and the rest I'm like, what? My God, Act 3, Scene 10. Xanadu. The candle. Oh, please don't be noisy again.
It might.
Uh-oh, drug trip. Xanadu. At end of road. Oh. It's actually working this time, dude.
That's interesting.
Reminds me of the mine place we were at before.
Yeah, a
Remember?
little
Like that
bit.
little shack that was in the mine
Mm-hmm.
at the very end of the mine. You're standing at the end.
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest.
Check out the building.
Enter building.
Inside building. A lantern. You are inside a building, a storage shed for the National Park Service. There is a sensible modern electric lantern nearby.
Get the lantern.
Typing. Get lantern.
Taken.
Exit building. Enter forest.
That's not something you can enter.
Just type a direction.
North.
Okay,
In
this is kind of
forest.
cool, actually.
Ooh. It kind of reminds me of when we were watching Tron, where they're like, oh man, look at all the futuristic stuff. And it's like, futuristic.
You are in open forest with a deep valley to one side.
Head back south to that building.
Typing. South.
You're in forest.
Hey, it's a maze. I'm gonna pick west. West.
You're in forest. Lula is here soldering replacement components in a...
Or is that soldering?
Soldering.
Because the L's silent, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
soldering replacement components in a small and mid radio.
We should talk to her. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, we should talk to her.
Ask.
I'm gonna ask Lula how she is doing. Hey, Dan. I mean, I was like, hi, Donald. I'm getting the strangest interference out here. I've been tuning the radio circuits gradually as we go, swapping capacitor values and tweaking resistor networks. It was working for a while, but everything I can pick up sounds so distant and muffled.
Hands you the radio.
Well, maybe you'll have better luck. You're good at this stuff. Just don't forget to give it back.
I will go north.
Go north. You're in a forest.
Joseph is here, tapping with a small stylus on a modified pocket braille slate. A small gray kitten, no more than a few weeks old, dozes comfortably on top of his backpack.
Aww. Maybe he has something to say.
Listen. Donald, I was just transcribing your footsteps. Sounded like...
Joseph runs his fingers along the index card he's been taping on from right to left.
Long, weary song, dreadly gone, dearly gone. You beat a melancholy shuffle through these woods, Donald. I've been noting down the sounds of the forest with an ear for speech and airborne filter for poetry, I suppose. So maybe it's me being melancholy after all. I'm eager to see what the poetics. Oh my god, what am I like? Ugh. Poetics subsystem makes of these punch cards. I don't know. East. Did I get out of the maze?
Maybe.
Oh, I guess I did.
At edge of hole.
Whoa. Hey, that's what I saw in the... Wasn't that in the museum? Although, like, from above, all
Yeah.
the computers that were making, like, a tornado thing.
Yeah, you're right.
You are at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to rock as the ground sinks into darkness. The computer tied to your upper back glittens with sweat in the afternoon sun. The rope slung around your shoulder has slipped under the strap of your backpack, digging uncomfortably against your collarbone.
Shine the lamp in the hole, probably.
Shine the lamp into the hole?
Light lamp.
Your lamp is now on.
Shine lamp in hole.
The lamp light only reaches a few yards down the hole, where the rock is coated in a slimy black mold. You can tell that the walls are too slick to climb safely without assistance.
Try using the rope to climb down safely.
Try using the rope to climb down safely?
Tie rope to tree.
The rope is tied snugly to a tree trunk.
Down.
Your feet slip a few times on the slimy rock, but you remain stable. Lula and Joseph descend carefully after you.
Why do I get the feeling that was a bad idea?
I don't know.
In bed quilt.
Weird.
This is very weird.
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Nope, not really.
It's like I'm playing a game, or is it?
You are in Bed Quilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Joseph and Lula remove the computer equipment they are carrying on their backs and begin setting up.
That's the last trip, so everything's down here now.
Say something back to her.
Say something back.
You make an awkward joke.
Don't be so morbid.
Lula looks pensive.
What's the gear they're carrying? Ask Lula about gear. Sure, Donald. We may as well take inventory. I've got the tape machine and the synthesizer parts we borrowed from the School of Music. It's all tuned up in my voice, so we won't have to type so much. Joseph has his slate and the punch cards he's transcribed from the poems we read him. We've got the typewriter and the paper tape reader.
Yup.
And you've got the CRT display. How's your back holding up?
Ask her about the cave.
Ask Lula about cave. Having second thoughts? I don't blame you. It's unsettling down here. Weird acoustics. Earlier as we were climbing down, I thought I heard voices for a moment. Or, not voices themselves, but the echoes of voices, singing some kind of eerie, tuneless working song. I'm glad I'm not down here alone.
Joseph looks uncomfortable.
Jealous. Hey, Donald, can you help me wire up these generators? I'll assemble the synthesizer, but I could use some help with the serial interface if you have time.
You hear an unfamiliar echo from a tunnel to the east.
Wire up the generators.
Help, Joseph.
Oh, sorry, damn it, I keep doing all the voices.
I know.
Conway, help Joseph. I appreciate it, Donald. I'm not much an electrician, you know. You know that.
Joseph hands you a bundle of wires. His kitten curls up on a spool of cabling.
Listen, the three of us had a good thing for a minute. Wouldn't you say? Up at the old place before it got ugly? I'm saying, we came down here to work. To really do it. Xanadu and I weren't meant to go.
Sorry, Edward.
And mean, we've got to be rational about this. All three of us have got to put our feelings aside for a bit and be rational. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Sure.
Is he talking about Lula? Kind of creepy.
Tell Joseph to back off. Really?
I guess.
Joseph wipes his brow with a dusty sleeve. Seems down here we're all strangers.
Permanently strange. You are interrupted by the ominous echo of a grating, scraping sound from the east, louder than before. Hey, what the hell was that?
Let's check it out. In tunnels. You rush down the tunnels with Joseph and Lula close behind. To Ezra says June Park, how do you like all this, kid? Kind of boring, but I like boring stuff sometimes. The tunnel narrows. Damn it.
The tunnel narrows, and soon you find yourself crawling on your hands and knees. Navigating the tunnel gradually becomes more awkward as smooth rock gives way to jagged crystalline surfaces. Scratches and taps echo from the end of the tunnel, some short and piercing, some slower and groaning as if dampened by water. The tunnel opens into a large room.
I thought it just says large room. No.
In crystal room.
Whoa.
Interesting. Who's this?
Strange.
Hello, people? Are you friendly?
You are in a large, irregular chamber. The walls, floor, and ceiling are covered with crystalline projections. Strangers are here, scraping black mold from the crystals. They look up when you enter. One of them seems about to speak.
Finally.
Let's listen to what he says.
The stranger reaches for a box he's carrying and presses a plastic button. The box whirs to life, and a crackling voice blurts something unintelligible, then slows to a gurgle. He looks at his companions momentarily in confused disappointment. Then he returns his awful gaze to you. Joseph flees through a tunnel to the north. Lula flees through a tunnel to the northeast.
You choose.
Follow Lula.
Run north.
Oh, damn it. Run north.
Lula's headlamp scans across the northern passage as you run. Soft shadows loom perplexingly from floor to ceiling. You feel around in distinguished shadows from crystals, but everything but eventually, I said everything, dummy. But eventually find yourself find yourself cornered. You have hit a dead end.
Who are they?
Let's find a way out of here.
Escape.
That's not a verb I recognize.
Look for escape.
You can't see any such thing.
Listen, I think they've gone back to work. They seem strange somehow. Maybe they've forgotten about us. Alright, let's try to pass them quickly. Now, don't make eye contact. Then we'll find our way back to the equipment.
In bed quilt. You are in bed quilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Lula is here, panting for breath.
Did they follow us? Where's Joseph? Search for him. Search.
I only understood you as far as wanting to search.
We have to be more specific.
Down one of the tunnels. Search tunnel.
You select a tunnel at random. Your lantern illuminates several sets of footprints on the moldy cave floor, but they are impossible to identify.
With the equipment? Search equipment.
The various computer and audio equipment casts angular shadows into the tunnel as you scan slowly across the pile. Nothing. Joseph climbs down from the rope still tied above.
That damn sound. Those damn voices. I don't even know what direction I was running. I wove through that network of tunnels. I ran my hand along the wall, always turning left, but every turn and every rock felt the same. For all I knew, I was running in circles. Finally, I ended up here. And I hid. I panicked. I heard you talking, but I didn't think I could trust my senses. Listen, there's one thing I have to tell you. While I was out there, lost in the tunnels and caves, I came across the Zero. And I had no idea. It's like a real place. They pick up garbage, they deliver mail, they go to work and to church, but it has an awful kind of emptiness. Wandering through, I heard horrible echoes. Weird images got burned in my mind's eye. A television, a scarecrow, a crystal, a feather, a sandwich, a CRT monitor, a bottle, an anchor. Hey, that was, in that tunnel that we went through before. The Zero.
Lula looks down at her feet.
What's up with Lula?
Ask Lula what is up.
Damn it. Ask Lula what is up. Nothing. Just, Joseph, you sound disturbed.
Oh, wow.
You knew what I was thinking,
Yes.
didn't you?
Lula, you've heard the same damn stories I have. Doesn't matter now. Damn it, I'm leaving. To hell with all of this. Whoa, we should stop him. Stop, Joseph.
You shout something at Joseph about the project you are working on together.
They'll die in these damn cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back.
Tell him we can hide from the strangers.
Suggest finding a hiding place.
You shout something at Joseph about going deeper into the caves.
Did you hear their voices? They're not. They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop, you stupid. Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too. But I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon. I'm heading down the Zero. I think we should need her to stay. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whoa. Don't let her leave us here. Get Lula's attention.
You plead with Lula about your continued collaboration.
I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it.
Lula and Joseph have left the game.
Hey, that was like kind of what was in the museum.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly
some of the stuff
what it was.
It's happening, but I'm still like, some of the stuff I'm like, I don't remember half of what's going on.
Abandoned by your collaborators, your confidants, your companions, the only two among your colleagues with whom you've ever trusted the gift of your friendship.
Pretty sick. Sounds like Beardo has his heart broken.
You wander the tunnels alone, dragging along the components of your unrealized masterpiece, combing the underground passages for a new site in which to realize your vision.
Sardonic. Sounds like a genius.
How do you mean?
I don't know, whichever wordy, I guess. Wordy.
Ha! I had a guy who came into the shop once with a bunch of old radios and computers and stuff. Real junk. I think he collected it going down alleys or something. Anyway, it was all broken. He asked me if I could get the tubes out and clean them up. The vacuum tubes. So I pulled every vacuum tube I could find and threw the rest out. And I went over them with some rubbing alcohol and cleaned the heads. Or the leads, excuse me. I used some nail polish remover on the glass. I did a pretty good job. He came back the next... excuse me. He came back in the next day, and I laid it all out on a towel for him so he could check it out. I got the towel from my aunt, Remedios, and then... like everything with her, it's really kind of nice, you know? It's red and it has this gold embroidery around the edges. I guess it was a little too nice. This guy got all excited by the presentation, kind of clutched it and observed each tube from a distance, saying, moving his head around in weird, quick bobs like a pigeon. And then he started just lecturing at nobody in particular about the history of vacuum tubes. He talked for an hour. We went on a few dates, but nothing really came of it. Turns out he was kind of boring.
The fuck's wrong with you, lady? It's like, yeah, it was really weird, and I was like, I only went out with him like a few times after that. It's like,
if he's weird, don't go out with him in the first place.
fuck's wrong with you, lady? Hall of the Mountain King. And that's where we are, baby.
Looks like it.
That's how we got here.
After what may have been years, you stumble out of a tunnel into a cavernous open space. Stalactites adorn the ceiling like grotesques. In the center of the room is an enormous rocky spire. This is where you will set up your equipment and establish your legacy. Xanadu.
Whoa, it's like Inception.
Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistance 0. Realism index 37%. Romance index 2%. Mold coverage 0%.
Come on, kid, we got stuff to do. Quit.
Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. That was a rhetorical question. Quit game. Quit game.
I understand you as far as wanting to quit.
Maybe we have to lose.
No, I'm
him.
not even. The lamp.
Don't be ridiculous.
Maybe we have to wait it out. Oh god, what is it?
Wait indefinitely. Time passes.
Research sessions come and go. You don't encounter strangers again, but sometimes you can hear the uncanny echoes of their voices off in the tunnels. Years pass. Mold accumulates. You and the remaining research assistants take to burning disused equipment in the center of a room. The black mold is intensely flammable and makes an excellent catalyst. It leaves behind a sweet narcotic perfume. One night you have visitors, outsiders. Different ones. Then later, that night, an old friend. You really did go deeper in the caves.
Premature end of life. Press any key to quit.
Huh.
Okay, because I was I'm gonna be skipping that for anyone who's watching, but like I was trying to get to it's like 100%, and then like 100%, but it kept going like nope, not enough.
That was weird.
Yeah, and that took a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hall of the Mountain King. I was like getting like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing
It went
wrong.
on just indefinitely.
I don't know. It was anyway. That's it for now. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye.